real quick, pull out your phone. My goal is to take you to that next level today. You've heard a lot of stuff. Man, you have been in the presence of some great men. Now, you gotta do me a favor though. It's not about coming to get motivated. It's not about getting motivated, right? Motivation is important, right? And we need that daily, because we need that drive. And so, parents, y'all gotta do me a huge favor. Make sure this summer that the babies stay motivated, right? Make sure they stay motivated. And I tell people who disrespect motivation, that motivation is like a car battery. It's not the car. But try to move your car without a battery. Yep, try to turn that ignition without a battery, right? So you gotta make sure that throughout the summer, they're listening to the right stuff, they're around the right people, and we gotta make sure their motivation is high, because if their motivation is high, then they can make their dreams become a reality. So I'm gonna try to motivate you guys, right? Because here's the reality. The reality is, I was talking to my son this morning, he's 22 years old, right? And I just keep it real with my son. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it real, because he got a mom in his life. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta balance that off, right? So his mom, mom, like, they got something different. Whatever they have, I don't have it, right? He was in the womb, like they was like together for months. Like, I don't have that, right? So mom let him do the lay on her and act spoiled. I'm like, I'm on warrior. We on warrior. Like, my job is to make sure that when you get married, you can take care of her and the family, right? My job is not for you to come home and I gotta take care of all y'all. Right? My job is to make sure that when you go out into this real world, you can contribute, right? So he had called me the other day, and he was just like, Dad, he's running this camp, and we'll talk about it later, but he was just like, Dad, I'm running this camp, and I gotta be careful, because he came at me with, like, he had a lot on his plate, and I started laughing. I'm like, you don't even know what a plate is, right? But I'm not gonna disrespect you. If you feel like that's a lot, it's a lot, right? But when we got off the phone, what I had to share with my son was that you have to be very cautious about how you use your emotions. Now listen to me, men and women, listen to me very closely. You gotta hear what I'm telling you. Emotions is something that the Creator gave us. It's a beautiful thing. But when you get to the point where your emotions don't allow you to perform at a high level, we got a problem, right? So when you get emotional to the point where you cannot produce, then we got a problem. So real quick, J.R. Smith. Right, real quick, because listen to me, I want to keep on and paint the picture for you. Right? So this is what happens, young people. This is what happens. And this is why Champs is so important. Because what Champs is trying to do for you, and let me tell y'all something, this is phenomenal. But I'm gonna tell you, as a speaker, I've traveled the world, and the audience that I like to speak to the most is not the NFL or the NBA.